Hello, Clay friends and viewers. Just wanted to take a quick moment to go over with you some basics of making mugs and just things that I've learned over time when it comes to what makes a good mug and what gives a mug some disadvantages. And so, just wanted to show you three mugs that I have here. Let's go ahead and start with this first mug. This one I had thrown on the wheel. It's kind of has a vase-like shape to it. And what I like about this mug, as far as an advantage, is the handle. As you can notice, it goes out a little bit and then curves down. And because of that, I'm able to grasp it fairly well, as you can see there. And so it gives it a nice, comfortable grip as a mug. Can even rest my thumb on there comfortably, and holds a decent amount of coffee in it as well, just with the hourglass shape, creating more volume for the mug to carry. And the disadvantage that I learned fairly quickly when using this mug, as a coffee drinker, I like using pour overs. And so when putting the pour over on top of this mug, as you can tell, the diameter of the rim is a bit on the smaller side. And so doesn't fit quite nicely around the rim, where I run the issue of when it's doing the pour over, drips coming down the side, just because of the holes in the pour over not completely going inside the rim. Next one I wanted to share was one that is a coil mug that I made. As you can see here, I did a little bit of a leaf vine like carving around the mug, as you can see there. And the advantage of this mug is, again, it's a taller mug, so it holds a decent volume of coffee in it. The disadvantage I've learned with this mug and using it is as you can see, the rim is not necessarily fully level, and so when you're drinking it, you may potentially run into issues of uh, your liquid, your coffee, dripping over in the sides, not fully, you know, wrapping around your lip because of any unevenness. As you can see, there's like a little bit of a divot right there. So that's a disadvantage when I've come across with this mug. A second disadvantage is this mug I made fairly thin. As you can see there, the walls of the mug are pretty thin, so I have to be more conscientious as far as not bumping this mug into something, because it could crack, it could chip or break it more easily than a mug that has thicker walls and is more sturdy. And then save the best for last. And this is also a coil mug as well. And this one is pretty thick. As you can tell, the walls are pretty thick around. So this makes for a sturdy mug. You feel like you really have a mug when you're holding this one. And for that reason, this one is one of my main go-to mugs to use, just because of its thickness and just how sturdy it feels. Another advantage I love about this mug is just the handle. You can get a real good handle, no pun intended, and the thickness of the handle itself is pretty is is nice too, and pleasant to put your hand around. So that's another reason why I like this mug. And as you can tell, I really made a conscious effort to be even around the rim on this particular mug. And so there's less spillage, when I'm trying to drink from it, less dripping, when I'm putting my mouth up to it. So I really love this mug, and it has a really good flat bottom on it. So it stays pretty stable, and with whatever it's wherever its surface is placed on. So good luck to you as you are making your mug. Again, things that we have talked about, just keep those things in mind. I hope you knock it out of the park with the mug that you make, and that you enjoy drinking your cup of joe each morning when you pick it up off your shelf. So uh, yeah, so I appreciate you, Clay fans and viewers, listening and tuning in. So until next time.